What's up, everyone? I'm back. I'm outside today. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. We got a nice little cornfield in the background. So, today I want to talk about is a question. Go over a question. Over, do you have what it takes? And what I mean by that, of like, do you have what it takes? Is like, do you have what it takes to follow your dreams, find your purpose, follow with your word, or follow through with something? Do you have what it takes to, stand up or take action? Do you have what it takes to undergo moments of stress in order to succeed in something or get something out of what you like? What the hell? Bro, I got like these dogs and shit. These puppies, hold on. These motherfuckers be wilding and shit, hold on. Oh, they're hiding and shit, so fuck it. They're hiding. Good. But going back on what I was saying is, do you have what it takes to follow through on the things that you need to do or on what is necessary in life? Look at these fucking dickheads. Look at the motherfuckers, man. Look at the motherfuckers. But going back, returning, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to get sidetracked. And when I ask, like, or when I want to go over this question to answer it, is what do you need in order to, have what it takes or be that person who can take action or follow through with something or can undergo with certain situations and succeed or just perform? Are you that type of person that could undergo stress? Are you that type of person who is willing to listen to themselves more than others? Are you that type of person who is, disciplined and motivated? Are you that type of person who has reasoning? Are you that type of person to believe in yourself? Are you that type of person to be confident in yourself? Are you that type of person to be ambitious enough? It's just a matter of like certain things that you really gotta like count and pay attention to. So when it comes to like situations of like dreams and chasing goals, when I say do you have what it takes, is, are you willing to shut out the crowd, shut out the world, and listen to your inner voice more than the world? Are you willing to put away all those doubts and listen to the real self, the real part of you, your heart, the real part of you that speaks to you, that tells you you should do this, follow your dreams, do what you want, do what makes your heart content? Are you the one, are you willing to choose that voice within you? Are you willing to choose that voice within you, your gut instinct, or your unconscious, whatever you like to call it? Are you willing to trust and follow that voice and choose listening to that voice more than the voices of the outside world? Are you going to choose to listen to that voice, or are you going to choose to listen to the doubts, the advice of others? Let them lead your life and do what they tell you to do instead of you listening to yourself. Are you willing to follow through on your own voice? Are you willing to trust yourself? Are you willing to, sacrifice time, days and weeks, months, years, in order to listen to your voice and follow what you truly feel passionate about, what you truly feel strong about? And that's when it really gets tricky, because when it comes to, are you willing to follow through with your voice, is that you need confidence, because this takes time and this takes energy. And you must be confident within yourself, and you must trust yourself at all times. You cannot fall, because at one point, if you do weaken your trust or your confidence in believing into yourself, doubts of insecurity are going to sink in. Eventually insecurities and doubts are going to come in. People's advice you're going to start listening to people's advice more. You're going to start listening to what people are actually saying, instead of you listening to yourself and following through with your dreams and goals, and following through with that voice that's telling you to keep pushing, keep going, keep striving, keep improving. Are you going to break down, or are you going to trust yourself and keep going and elevate yourself? So when it comes to that, it's like you can't fall. You must stay on your toes at all times. When it comes to, are you willing to listen to yourself, and are you willing to follow your heart's content? Follow to your heart's content. I don't know why I say it like that. Are you willing to shut out the crowd and trust yourself? And it takes time to build that. It does, but in order to build that, you must throw yourself into the cold water. Unfortunately, you must throw yourself into the unknown. In order to build that confidence, in order to build that trust, in order to trust yourself, in order to find that inner voice and trust it and let it lead you, you must be able to bring that inner voice, out of you. And I could make a whole another video about that, how to bring out that inner voice, that inner dog in you, that unconscious, the gut feeling, or whatever people like to call it, the real part of you that seeks, certain things in life that fulfill you. I could always make another video on that, but just speaking about, on answering this question of, do you have what it takes? So, you really gotta be confident, and you really gotta trust yourself. And one thing that that could help you with confidence, or that will help you just follow that voice, is ambition. It's all a matter of just about how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to achieve your goal? How bad do you need it? Okay? You need to add that substance, that motivation. But not just that motivation. It's this constant purpose within you that's gonna be, reminding you, how bad do you need it? How bad do you want this objective to be completed? Or how bad do you want this thing? It's really just a matter of ambition. Because one thing that I could testify for myself is that when you truly want something, when you truly desire something, and you truly trust yourself in something, let's say I want to become a millionaire. If I trust myself in order to chase my dream, I have to be ambitious enough in order to shut out those thoughts, in order to trust my own gut instinct, in order to trust my own self and follow through on my dreams, in order to take the different path from the crowd, in order to walk away from certain situations, in order to walk away from the usual crowd, in order to stand by myself, in order to reach what I want. You must be ambitious enough to shut out the world if it takes. There's many successful people in this world who shut out this world and ended up being successful, all because they had what it took. The ambition is what it takes. They were that hungry for their goals that they were willing to shut out the world and let those inner thoughts come in and focus and drive themselves to success. And ambition is really just a key part, because it'll take you to places. It won't just take you to your purpose. It'll take you to many things in life, and it'll change your life. Being ambitious will will make you want to explore the world, will make you want to, truly find out things, and, it'll bring out the curiosity within you. It'll bring out that inner voice. So be ambitious. If anything, if you really want what it takes, if you really need, if you need to have that quality of what it has to, of what do you need to have what it takes, learn to be ambitious. Learn to have a strong reason why. Develop strong reasons. Like, I need to do this because I need to feed my family. I need to do this because I need to look after my people. I need to do this because my people depend on me. Blah, blah, blah. Find many reasons. Make sure you find your reasons. Because one thing for sure is that once you, fully trust yourself and you start developing this ambitious spirit within you, and you start really developing this thing, this monster, they could say, or this dark side of you, it puts you into this drive mode of just self-focus. You become so focused and so tunnel visioned on things that all you look at is your goal. You don't care about people's doubts. You don't care about what advice they have to say unless it's good. You don't care about what people have to say. You don't care about the judgments. You don't give a fuck about the world. All you care about is completing the number one thing that's on your mind. And yeah, I believe that it's just mainly just about being ambitious enough, having the confidence and trust, being able to rely on yourself and put yourself out there. You must be willing to take that cold plunge. You must teach yourself to be uncomfortable. That's another thing. You must teach yourself to be uncomfortable. You must teach yourself in times of, need that you have to sometimes jump out that comfort zone. You have to jump out that comfort zone. For me, I have to jump out my comfort zone because I see myself going different places. I can see myself talking to millions of people. So I have to be willing to jump out of my comfort zone, take that toll of stress, put on that responsibility. And it is what it is. Like, if I really want what I want, if I'm really that ambitious, if I really trust myself, I gotta be able to jump into that cold plunge. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be able to deal with all that stress. I gotta be able to deal with the anxiety. I gotta be able to, deal with the doubts, the insecurities. I gotta push them all away and fight them. You gotta be able to really go against the crowd. And when you do this, when you really truly listen to this inner voice, you enter a realm of just a lot of growth. Of course, it's never happy. It's never going to be a good journey. We all have doubts. We all have insecurities and anxieties. So it's going to be a dark area entering. But at the end of the day, the more you go into that cold plunge, you go and learn more about yourself. You'll grow so much and end up becoming a different person. Not just having what it takes, but being able to deal with life in so many ways, being able to handle stress in any situation, being able to undertake any assignment, being able to trust yourself in anything, and whether it's something you never did or something that you have did before. Like, it changes your life because it really just puts you in that mode of really, like, I know I could do something. I just have to take my time and energy. But yeah, that's really all I have to say for today about this question. I feel like I elaborated a lot on it. I did explain myself quite a bit and what I think about that question of what do I have to do you have what it takes? You really gotta be able to listen to your own voice and inner voice. I'm gonna make a video on that, on how to develop that inner voice. Look, man, work on developing your confidence. Get to know yourself more. Go out, question yourself, look at your qualities, and enjoy life, man. Till then, I'm out.